Hello, so my project is on Styrax texanus, which is commonly known as the Texas Snowbells. They're part of the Styrax family, which includes sycamore leaf snowbells and hairy sycamore leafed snowbells. A way to determine the different types of snowbells is looking at their leaves because they all have the same white flower. Texas snowbells only grow naturally in Texas. I want to preface that the pictures that I used are from the Texas Parks and Wildlife website and various other sources. I didn't take any of these photos. As well as the art right here too, not my art. So let's get started. This map shows that it currently grows in the southwest region of Texas, and a new area where the plant is being introduced is where you see this barred section. So the green section is where it currently grows, and the barred section is the new area where it's being introduced. I feel like it's pretty small compared to the size of Texas, and yeah. So this is what the habitat of the shrub is going to look like. So the shrub is this whole area right here where you see all the white flowers. Snowbells grow out of limestone cliffs, slopes, and gravel near ravines and stream beds, as well as canyon bottoms, but in full sunlight, so you're not going to find it in a shady area of a canyon bottom because this shrub needs full sunlight to flourish. Okay, alright, so characteristics of the leaves and flowers. So characteristics of the leaves are smooth with feather-like veins, and the flowers are white with bright orange pollen. The 5 petals hang down, creating a bell shape. From observing the characteristics, I determined that it was a dicot because of the feathered leaves and the petals. Then I also looked it up, and sure enough, it was. So yeah, I feel like these pictures show a really good up-close view of the singular, or it's not singular, but of the flowers itself. So as a government student, I found this part a little bit more interesting, just because I think it's pretty ironic whenever the federal government asks so much for like nothing in return, sort of. But anyways, so an initial proposal to determine it being endangered was submitted in October 1983. But it was officially listed federally and state endangered a year later in October 1984. So this is what I thought was interesting. According to the Endangered Species Act, all species listed endangered are required to have a recovery plan that is federally approved. But approval does not obligate federal gov to commit to following through with the plan. So, and it can take years. For example, this, for the Texas Snowbell, a final recovery plan was completed in 2019. So it took about 37 years to complete the recovery plan and to get it approved by the federal gov. So the recovery plan includes reasons why the snowbells are endangered, as well as a plan to recover them. So a big reason due to it being endangered is the decline in bee populations, like the honeybee bumblebee, and the California carpenter bee. These populations help with pollination and reproduction of more shrubs. But another concern is this guy over here, which is the white-tailed deer. Because of their overpopulation in Texas, the white-tailed deer is a problem for the Texas snowbell because they eat the fruits from the shrub. I mean, not the fruits, the flowers from the shrub. And so the plan mentions isolating small populations of the shrub by fencing them away from the white-tailed deer. Yeah. These are my works cited. They have pretty interesting articles, especially this link right here. I saw like the profile. It gives you like a whole history of different articles and stuff and plans that have gone through like in the history of the species being endangered. So yeah, thank you for listening, and I hope everyone is being safe.